Konnichiwa, and welcome to the 409th podcast of the NC Rowan County Anime Group. My name is Robert Clown. I'm currently the president of the group. Today I'm going to take the time to say thank you to the Salisbury Swing Band, the Salisbury Post, Rowan, and the Salisbury Symphony Orchestra for a wonderful time I had last Saturday at the Salisbury Post at the Pops. Now, after you get done watching this podcast, we're going to be showing some highlights of what happened that Saturday. So please, when you get done watching this podcast, watch the followings up to see the highlights. Now let's get on to an anime review. This is the Rowan Public Library's copy of Summer Wars. And this is a nice little feature. It does have a wonderful bunch of extras in it. It was put out by Funimation, and Madhouse Studios did the animation. And they tried to one time nominate this for an Oscar, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Now this next one is also a feature that Funimation dubbed, and it's called Rangarok, and it's based off a video game. It's sort of a Dungeons and Dragons type of story. Recommended age for it is at least 14 up, and it's just a fun little action adventure series that Funimation put out. This next one was put out by Right Stuff, and Right Stuff did the first dub of it, and 80 Films went and got the rights for the second season, which is called Comic Party Revolution. But I always liked the original dub off of the first Right Stuff Comics Party. Also, too, the story deals with a bunch of kids doing danjoji. Now, some of you probably wondering what the world is danjoji. It's a form of fanzine that they do over in Japan, and it's like a comic book type of deal. And it's customary, if you just say, if you have done a danjoji of a previous, let's say, Neon Genesis Evangelion, if you gave it over to the creator, they figure it's a thing of honor. But danjojis are limited runs, and it does cover all types of genre, from science fiction, horror, comedy, and even porn. And that's the way it is. Same thing over here in the United States with our fanzines. This next anime was put out by Manga Entertainment, and this is called The Legend of the Dark Crystal. This is a Final Fantasy story, and recommended age for it, I would at least say for 14 up. It's a very fun little adventure. I kind of enjoyed it. It does fit the time that it was made in, but it's a very nice little feature. This one, too, was put out by Manga Entertainment. It is called Macross Plus, and it's sort of trying to relaunch Robotech, but I like the story. I look at it as an alternative storyline for Robotech. Now, the next event that we're going to be having for the NC Rowan County Anime Group will be on June 23rd. Meet us in the conference room at Woodleaf Lanes from 6 to 8, which we're going to be showing Pumpkin Scissors. Then on July 21st, we're going to be having a meeting again at Woodleaf Lanes from 6 to 8, which we're going to be showing High School of the Dead. Then on August 3rd, we're going to be taking the group down to Baccalaureate to the Wells Fargo building for a Japanese Culture Festival, which they should have live bands. It's free and open to the public. They also have food that you can buy that's Oriental, and also too, some Oriental information is also being passed out there if you want to go and actually travel to Japan. Then on August the 17th, we will be having a cross-play picnic at the Salisbury City Park from 1 to 7, you can attend. Then on August the 28th at the Rowan Public Library, we're going to have our third annual J-Pop night. And again, that will be on August 28th in the Hurley Room. And for the entire month of August, we will have a display set up at the Rowan Public Library. Well, if you have the chance, please watch our next coming podcast where we will be showing highlights of the Salisbury at the Pops event. Thank you for watching this podcast. Goodbye.